all right, I got another one for you. So it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've been at peace and in a peaceful place, in a peaceful setting, without, you know, a bunch of distractions all the way around me, and I can really think and get into what I'm saying. So I'm truly blessed and honored, and I'm gonna go live for that fact, but I'm not quite ready. Not right this second anyway, man. Anyway, I'm gonna share another one with you and expound a little bit. These are some, not the newest writings, but they're not the oldest ones either, and I'm not quite certain you heard them yet. So anyway, this one's called Heart's Desire, and I hope you like it. Today, clarity presented itself through some moments of private thoughts. Some of them are of the more intimate nature, so I decided to take them apart. I asked myself some internal questions like, where did this energy come from? Then I prepared myself for the reality check I was absolutely sure that would come. Right on cue, the answers popped up in the form of a memory of something that I read. That is that the desire for anything that is able to tempt must be already inside your heart before it makes it to your head. I want you to take a second and really think about what I said in that last line. This is a very profound lesson about temptation that is impossible to beat without your desires. You must first want something, whether you admit it or not. That part is really irrelevant, because you can't be tempted by something unless the desire is already there with you present. So if you're one of the many people walking around struggling with being tempted by this or that, don't pray for the temptation to be removed from your life, because that's not where the problem is at. You've heard the term the heart's desire, and I'm here to tell you that that's true. Use the temptations in your life to reveal the changes in yourself that you ultimately must do. All right, so temptation goes hand in hand with what you feel your let's start from the beginning for real. Man, listen, I ain't no teacher, I'm not no preacher, I'm none of that. I'm just somebody that God gave wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to, and I don't mind giving it away. So that's why He gave it to me. So anyway, let's start off right there, okay? So anyway, temptation. That's what this poem is about, or the reality of temptation. It's not. See, I could go into a casino right now and have $100 in my pocket. I am the safest person in that casino because I could care less about gambling, bro. It's there's many ways to throw away your money. It's not been one of mine. I have nothing to. I mean, I don't care about the bells and whistles, how much money I could win. None of that means nothing. How much I'm going to have to lose, that means a lot. So I'm not tempted because there is no desire to win or lose any money. There's no desire there, so I cannot be tempted. So I would be the safest person walking through a casino. And I have walked through them, and I know. Yeah, great, whatever. But I'm ready to go. So... But there are other things that are on my heart that I was desiring, that definitely tried to weigh in a heavyweight fight. They lost, but it showed me things about myself that I needed to change, and I quickly did it. This is not it don't take years and days and weeks of drilling it in. It's just life experiences put me on my ass time and time again. That's sufficient. So I learned quickly, but there's certain things that I had to remove from my life by solitude, hermit, whatever you want to call it, mode, and I use those times of solitude and being totally alone, which seems like a long while, but well worth it. And I wouldn't take away 1 second of it, because this is where clarity and wisdom and knowledge was able to be poured into me, and in a way to where I received it and ready to turn around and give it away in a form that you can understand, that each person, young, old, doesn't matter, can resonate with, because everybody has issues, everybody has problems, everybody has desires, temptations, failures, victories, and this is what I talk about, because the failures and victories are just as important as each other. As a matter of fact, I wrote a song about hills and valleys. I wrote that yesterday, talking about that very thing. I think I posted it. Maybe you've seen it. Maybe not. But it speaks about the times on top of the hill when you're on top of the world, and the times when you're in a valley and you feel like you're under the world's foot. And both of those times, polar opposites, but equally as important. They were allowed in our life. I said allowed. It is a very important way that I choose to use verbiage, and I hope you're paying attention, because I'm not speaking, I'm not speaking eloquently. It's the words I'm led to use, man. So these things are allowed in our life. That means they were permitted. That means somebody had to ask and somebody had to answer. I'll leave it to you, whatever you believe. But let's just say bad has to get permission from good if you are of the good. So if bad or adversity, or what seems to be bad, enters into our life, adversity, pushback, strife, lack of understanding, because it's just sometimes feels too hard, too heavy, and too much at one time. But this is God showing you, because he already knows the end before the beginning, but he has to show you how far you have come. You can't, you still keep living in this, we keep living in the stuck version that we used to be. Even realizing that we've evolved in many ways, we still act like we're back at B. We're all the way up to Y, X, Z. So God has to put us in situations that shows us how far we've come, how filled you are or how filled you aren't with his son. So, because he loves each one of us. He's not a respecter of man. People that don't have my gifts, people that do have my gifts, makes no difference to him, man. It is, what do you believe in him about? What do you believe in his son? And how has it changed your life? Because that's what true belief does. It changes the way you think. It changes the way you respond. It changes the way you do things. It changes everything about you, bro. For me, it didn't happen overnight. It was a chunk here and a chunk there. This lesson had to be learned in darkness, shadow work here, falling on my face there, whatever it took, man. Being hated by the world, outcast, pointed at, judged, stereotyped, all that. Meanwhile, they're heaping judgment on their own heads, and I cannot get them to see that. And it's wrapped up in one simple verse. Which one of you have not sinned? Cast the first stone. And yet there you are, trying to destroy with all you have what God himself owns. That would be me. If you haven't seen by now, I don't know where you've been, but I am absolutely a vessel for my Father, and he uses me well, man. So in essence, what I'm saying is, those that still haven't gotten it, the ones that are hating, the ones that are coming against me, they're fighting against God. It's time to stop it. Because I'm not here to fight you. I'm here just to bring some light. Who knows what you don't know until you do, right? That's all I'm doing. Just a vessel, and I refuse to hold back anything he gives me. If it stings, if it offends, it was meant to. I don't have a clue of who you are. That's between you and him. All I know is I speak from experience of my life. These gifts were given to me, and that's how I write. But the experiences, the stories, they came from my life. Not one thing's made up. Can you say the same, bro?